and welcome back to Try Hard Tuesdays. I'm your ailment-obsessed host, Troubadour, and I got a fun team for y'all today. Today's video, we are once again in the Standard Customs Arena, and we're actually not using ailment stuff. I know there's a lot of self-ailment stuff lately. I've been having some fun with that, like I said in my intro, but this one actually features a different new pet introduced with the most recent update, and that's going to be the Tarasque. Now, for those that do not know, the Tarasque, which we'll see a little bit later, how it works is it is a tier 5 from the customs only unicorn pack, and when it faints, it balances out the attack and health of the 3 strongest pets on either team. So basically, it just kind of evens out all the, you know, best, highest statted units across both teams, whoever that may be. And honestly, it's kind of busted. You'll see a little bit here, but there's some really crazy teams with it. Now, the reason I was inspired to try running a Tarasque was actually a video by Fanboy Ochi, which I will link in the description. Fanboy Ochi saw this build by, I think his name was Aki, A-C-K-E-E, in the arena, was running this build, and Fanboy Ochi thought it looked fun and ran it himself and then made a video on it. But the video used a Tarasque plus, this is to basically like even out everybody's attack and health. Oh, speaking of Fanboy Ochi, we faced Fanboy Ochi on turn 5. That's crazy. We faced he had a Tarasque that like evened out everyone's stats, and then he used Flying Fish Team Spirit with like Blobfish and like Seagull with Codro to basically get a bunch of in-battle stats so that, you know, at first after Tarasque faints, everyone's got the same attack and health. And then after all the fish and level ups and all that, he just has way better stats than the enemy, and they basically can't do anything about it. So yeah, that's basically the gist of how Tarasque works, is it evens out everybody, but because you know that you're gonna have a Tarasque and your opponent doesn't, you can prepare for that and make it so that you get stats or some other way to, you know, make yourself better in battle than the opponent. And this just absolutely destroys the high scaling teams that you see everywhere. So yeah, we'll see the Tarasque a little bit here. It's not gonna be quite at its maximum effectiveness yet. I'm just still in the middle of pivoting. But you can see here, bounce out all attack and health of the 3 strongest pets. You can see there's a 20-21, 13-13, and a 5-7 in the enemy team. Boom, they're all 12-12. That's kind of how it works. Now, as we level up the Tarasque, once we get it to level 3, it'll balance out the 9 highest pets, which after Tarasque faints, there's only gonna be 9 pets on the field anyway. So basically, whenever the Tarasque faints, it's going to balance out the entire team across both, you know, your team and the opponent's. Everybody's stats will be balanced out. And once you get to that point, you can just start going absolutely crazy with it. And it's kind of insane. You'll see it in a little bit here. Now we're going to take another loss. We're doing okay. We're on 3 hearts here on turn 9. But starting this turn, we are going to go ahead and start pivoting into some stuff in the late game. We'll go ahead and sell our platypus. Bring in the phoenix and the eagle just for some tempo, for some summons. And then most importantly, we find the turkey this turn. So, you know, everyone's stats are going to get balanced out. But then when I summon pets, I get to get higher stats than them. So check this out. They got 12-9 boar, 16-3, and then they got the ox as well. But we balance everyone out to a 9-9, including on some of our pets, which is pretty nice. Turkey stats are helpful as well, and we are going to just barely draw against that team. They can already see the wheels starting to turn. We're starting to see some of the effectiveness of the Tarasque here. We're gonna get chocolate in our Tarasque and try and look for the level 3. And here's where we're really gonna see it start going crazy. Or is it this turn? Yeah, there we go. So everyone's a 9-9, but then I get Orca for my eagle. I get a fire ant. I get a lot of summons, and look at that. We just absolutely just clear through that scaling team. It was a free-to-play scaling team. It's not the strongest thing in the world, but still, you can kind of see the vision there. And then we're gonna sell out of the phoenix and get the deer, so I'll make sure to get sniped and replace my perks. Speaking of snipes, we face Elder first here, and look at this team. There's no way we should win this, right? Like, everyone died at the start of battle. Well, guess what? Everyone's a 5-5. I get an octopus. I get a melon on the reindeer. We win those, baby. Shouts to the 5-5 bus like the olden days. That's absolutely amazing victory. So yeah, you can kind of see the effectiveness of the Tarasque here, just completely and utterly destroying scaling teams. Now, speaking of destroying teams, we face a rhino. we're gonna lose to the Rhino with our low status summon team. Doesn't matter if they're all 13-13. Yeah, we're just gonna lose to this thing. No two ways about it. I mean, we get a reindeer there, which is pretty cool. But that's okay, you know, it happens. Maybe we'll find some better stuff. And we got a second turkey in here. That's pretty cool. 2 turkeys will mushroom our orca as well. And then we can hit the level 3 Tarasque next turn and maybe replace its perk. And then we face level 2 red dragon. Both of our turkeys die. Everyone's a 12-12, which is nice. But then Phoenix comes in, replaces all my perks, and kills all my pets. I think I could have won that game if I hadn't gotten Phoenix from the eagle there. Actually, I think the boar especially was set up for success. But we'll hit the Tarasque there. We'll get in another turkey, say screw it. We're not going to face a crocodile or a turkey or anything like, or red dragon. We face this strawberry team with Peanut, but everybody's a 9-9, and then I get increased stats thanks to my turkey. I have a lot of summons to help me out as well. Even with the sparrow, with the acting as protective equipment, thanks to with the strawberries, we're still able to get another dub. And we are looking pretty good. We'll bring in the Spinosaurus. My original plan was to run Spinosaurus instead of Turkey, but we hit Turkey first. We're gonna run Turkey. And this turn right here, this is the creme de la creme. Look at this. 50-49, 50-50 skunk. They kill my Spinosaurus. Everyone's a 25-25. They had huge bops to start off with as well. But we have the summons and everybody's balanced out. Now I have 25-25s on my side as well, except my side are 25-25s with in-battle abilities. So of course with these summons, yeah, they replaced my mushroom on the orca with the Phoenix, but I do not mind at all. We're gonna get some summons from the orca, and then from the orca as well, we're gonna hit a sheep. And because of the extra summon with the ram plus the turkey stats, we're gonna take the dub. Over 2 50-50s and 2 bops that were just over 25-25. We balance all that out and we easily clear that team with the level 2 orca. And yeah, it's gonna be a wrap. What are we gonna face on the last turn here? 9 wins with our Tarasque team. It's a self-ailment squad. They only have 3 self-ailments though. The double woolly rhino is interesting. You know exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, they faint some people at start of battle, but everybody's reduced to 17-17, and then we hit a boar as well, cleaning through them, and yeah, our stats are just way too much. Gonna absolutely destroy that scaling team. No way they can play around that, and that's going to be Try Hard Tuesdays. Hope you all enjoyed. All the pack code in the description for anyone who wants to try this out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.